further ado, Paul and Gigi report.
Out of the four of us, Paul was the only one who knew anything about sailing. I didn't know quite what was going on, but neither did our two prize winners, Christopher Muscat from Liverpool and Damien Gaunt from Sheffield. But the two boys soon got the hang of things. We set off from Port Hamble near Southampton to sail across the Solent to the Isle of Wight, just 2 hours away.
Is that enough, Ducky?
The other one.
We're ready,
yeah, that's fine.
Ready?
Ready?
Ready.
Leo.
Go.
Come on here. I'll keep an eye on where the wind is. Right, so when you go I pick a point on the shore.
Watch out for that ferry.
Right. Yeah, go behind the ferry, preferably.
Right? Ducky?
Don't come up too much, Gigi.
Okay. Oh! Is that too much?
That's good. Watch your boat speed. See if you're going faster.
Oh!
Look at the boat.
This is better than Hawaii, isn't it?
Yeah. But Hawaii, I was sitting on getting a suntan.
Well, you're getting a wind tan now.
Right.
The yacht was a 35-foot ocean-going racer that could slice through the waves at speeds up to 12 knots. And when you're sitting, or rather hanging on, just a couple of inches above the water, 12 knots feels like surfing in a Ferrari.
Look behind you, Chris. What do you see? A big boat. It's like the Mersey ferry, isn't it? How you doing, Chris?
Where are we going? He's fine. We're just talking about going up to the bow.
The bow?
The front.
They're really getting rather good. They're using lots of technical names now, too.
First thing you do, always make sure you're harnessed. You've got special things called jack stays, they're wires. Never harness onto the guardrail, although some people do, but it's not always advisable. It can't always take your weight.
Don't get upset with the terminology, okay?
Okay.
Because that can be called the tiller, the helm, or the steering wheel.
It looks more to me like a stick at the back.
Yeah, well, it can be called the stick at the back, too.
Right, now, if you go too much downwind, the boat will go right over on its ear. And if you come up too much, we'll sit up. So you just try and keep it evenly balanced. End instrument there tells you what speed you're doing. So you want to keep an eye on 7 or 8 knots.
So far, it was all plain sailing, but then the storm blew up. The wind was rising, the barometer was falling, and my stomach was going round in circles. I was just concentrating on getting from Southampton to the Isle of Wight without parting company with my breakfast. Off to the port side, or was it starboard? Oh, anyway, off to the side was our support boat, and I was beginning to wish I was on it. This yacht took corners too fast. For 20 minutes, it was like rounding Cape Horn. I could just make out cows in the distance. Then the yacht tacked, and all I could see was sea. I was feeling pretty good. Well, barely. But the boys had turned the same color as the water. I'm afraid a little green.
It's coming into cows now. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good, actually. But the only thing is, Paul, last time I went sailing it was in Hawaii, and it was a little bit warmer than this.
A bit warmer than today. I think, just as I've said how we're feeling, the two lads seem to have taken a turn for the worst. They don't look very well at all. A little bit Uncle Dick.
At last, we got inside calmer waters, and everyone began to feel a lot better. I wondered what memories Damien and Christopher would take home with them.
Being sick.
Being sick.
Going up and down.
Great stuff. How was it?
Great. It was absolutely fantastic. It was a bit rough, but I think the kids had a really good time, and we did too.
Good. In fact,